Hello everyone, thanks for joining us in TommieMedia's The Locker Room. I'm Matthew Curry. St. Thomas football hits the road for the first time this season Saturday, colliding with Concordia Moorhead, which is in a three-way tie at the top of the MIAC. Defensive back Sam Gerrety won MIAC Defensive Player of the Week honors after recording 2 interceptions against Wisconsin Eau Claire, and now leads the conference with 4 picks on the season. Halfback Tom Loeffler is tied for the MIAC lead in rushing touchdowns with 5 in 3 games and has 203 rushing yards. I'm joined this week by Coach Glenn Caruso, Sam Gerrety, and Tom Loeffler. Thank you guys so much for joining me today.
Happy to be here.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so Coach, Concordia currently leads the MIAC in rushing and is second in total defense behind the Tommies. That sounds like a tough test.
And no doubt Concordia, regardless of what their stats are, is always a tough test. Tough team, physical team, well coached, and that's why we love playing teams like that. Specifically Concordia, and specifically up there, it's a good test. But they certainly do make a commitment to running the football. Their system lends to it, and they'll have. I think last week they had 18 different guys with touches. It probably won't be that much, but they do have several guys who can carry the ball, and they do a nice job.
Absolutely. Now, Sam, you were recently awarded the MIAC Defensive Player of the Week after you had 2 interceptions against Eau Claire, bringing your total average to 4. What's your secret?
There is no secret. Our defense is a good unit, and the way it works is everyone just does their job, and good things typically happen, and that's just what's been going on.
Absolutely. Now, Tom, this season you currently have 5 touchdowns. Now, against, as we stated earlier, Concordia is a tough rushing defense. You know, how do you keep up the scoring?
Honestly, our O-line is going to have to play really well. Obviously, all the backs are going to have to step up. We're going to have to take it play by play, and we're just going to have to be a tough running team.
Fantastic. And Coach, one more question. After Concordia, the team then has homecoming and then Tommy Johnny. How do you keep the players from looking ahead in the schedule?
We don't talk about that. I mean, it's not that difficult to keep the players focused as long as we do 2 things. Understand that the only thing we control is what we do this week, and understand that the only thing we control is our own actions, not our opponents. So it's not as difficult as other people think it is, and how can anyone look past an opponent, even if they didn't have those pillars instilled in them? How can you look past an opponent like Concordia? This is a top team in the country, and certainly a top team in our league. And like I said earlier, it's just when we get to go up there, it's always a great atmosphere. It feels like it's always their homecoming. Every year we go up there, and they do a wonderful job. But it's in the years past, it's been the place where our team has started to become the team that they are that year, and we're looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys so much for being here again. We really appreciate it.
You got it.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Be sure to check TommieMedia.com this weekend for full game day coverage. With Coach Caruso, Sam Gerrety, and Tom Loeffler, I'm Matthew Curry. We'll see you next time in The Locker Room.